It's Saturday morning. I have 1 point of keto bread, 2 points of brie cheese, a few little eggs, and a quarter of an avocado. And this is my breakfast. I love this. I also had a short smoothie with some strawberries and protein powder in it. And for lunch, we met at the Greek place, and we had, Honey and I shared a salad, and I had a chicken skewer on that. And what you can do is I take a lot of these romaine leaves from the salad because they give you the hard pieces, and you just dip that in instead of gobbling up all the pitas. Okay, so when we went to the Greek restaurant, I used some of the lettuce for dipping, but I actually ended up eating 2 little triangles of pita, and that added up to half a pita, which gave me 2 points. Now, my strategy on the weekends is different than during the week, I have discovered, because of my honey, because of the way my honey likes to eat out on the weekends. I like to eat out too, but he picks places that may or may not work very well with my low carbiness. And this weekend was like that. And so I have come to find out that during the week, I can stay very much low carb focused. But on the weekend, when we go out and we're together for some place that doesn't really offer a lot of low carb alternatives, today was one place we had gone to, like a Mexican restaurant. If I don't want a lot of carbs and I get something that's not very carby, which they don't have a lot of options, but those options are extremely fatty, which normally if I was doing keto, yeah, I would not care, but I have to care about the points right now. And so it kind of pushes me to getting something that's a little carby, but I can kind of stay within points. So anyway, I have a strategy. My strategy is to go out, get something, have half of it, where like today, if I go to the Mexican restaurant that we like, I'll get empanadas. They're filled with ground beef, and I give one to Honey, and I keep one because he likes them too. And then I don't eat the rice, and I will have some of the quarter cup of beans that they give to me. And I'm okay, and I can keep my points relatively low. If I go out, like when we went to the Greek restaurant, I had some of the salad that I used for dipping the hummus and the tzatziki sauce, and I had my chicken skewer. And so, yes, I kept my points low, but what I end up doing, my strategy is to go to the restaurant to take the hunger off. Then when I take the hunger off, I can leave and go home and eat a Quest bar or have something that's lower in carbs, lower in points, that's going to satisfy me. And, and that may not mesh for everybody because they might be like, well, I'm at the restaurant, I want to take advantage of this. That's not my goal right now. Of course, I could do that, but my goal is to get all my check marks, blue dot range, and to lose 6 pounds by the end of the month. And if I go overboard, it's not going to do that, right? So I have to have this strategy for the weekends, and I think that is going to work just fine. I'm okay with that. Now, I wanted to talk to you about something really quick that I found out from the Flipping 50 channel. I love the Flipping 50 channel. She is absolutely amazing. I'm going to put her link below if you haven't seen her yet. She is just great. I think her name is Deborah. And she was talking about, she's a fitness expert, and she was talking about something that I wasn't aware of. Throwing your back out and how to maybe prevent that very simply. Most of the times, and I did not know this, studies have shown that people throw their back out a lot of times because when you get up early in the morning, the cartilage between your bones in your spine, they are compressed. They're not compressed. They are decompressed, because when you're laying horizontally, they kind of fluff up a bit, right? And then when you get up and they're fluffed up, that's the time that you don't want to do like heavy twists and turns and all of this activity, because you could slip a disc very easily. And so if you wait 60 minutes and you're up and about, they compress. And then at that time, you're less likely to slip a disc, rupture a disc, whatever, hurt yourself. And I have done that in the morning where I've got up and obviously I wasn't up before twisting and turning, and I threw my back out at the breakfast table, just getting in and out of a chair. And I heard the same thing from my sister. I've heard the same thing from other people. Well, that tells me don't do any twisting before you're up for like an hour. And I think some people could like maybe stretch it down to 40 minutes, but I'd probably wait an hour. And so they suggest not doing anything heavy, but also not even doing like yoga, because yoga has those like 3/4 turns and stuff that could really hurt your back and throw it out. So to wait an hour before you do that, and then you are less likely to have some sort of an injury like that. So I thought that was a great tip, and I got that from Deborah's channel, and I thought it was worth passing on to you guys. So right now, this is just, I mean, last time I threw my back out, it was down at the bottom portion where I've got that degenerative disc disease, and I was down for weeks and weeks, and it was really hard. So if that will keep anybody from going through that, well, then it's worth passing on. So, okay, guys, I'm going to let you go, let you watch the rest of the video. I love you a lot, and I'll see you later. Hello, everybody. I have not done a haul in a very long time, but I'll show you what I got at Sam's today. Now these apples I did get, those are for the kids, so I don't actually eat those, but the eggs I got for me and the family, plus, you know, the hens are laying a lot, but this is just supplemental. And then the Canadian bacon, this one always, the big pack really helps our family, but I think I can get like 3 of them for like 1 point, which is really, really good in the morning or on a sandwich. I've got this, they said this was 88% lean ground beef, and that's the only one they really had that was pretty lean today. And then I got some New York steaks because Honey likes some of that. He'll just make them up on one day, and then we'll use them throughout the week. And then I got some peanut butter. Oops, I'm drinking a diet A&W root beer. I got some creamy peanut butter. This one goes into our long-term kind of like supply, and we use it little by little, but I really like this one that they have. The kids seem to like it, and it's natural, no stir. I got some keto bread. I got some broccoli, even though I'm not like a real huge fan of it these days. I'm gonna try to add that in again. I've got some avocado, some cheese, and if I use one of these cheeses, because this isn't a reduced fat, I will actually just cut it in half and use half of the cheese, because it's too many points otherwise. And then this corn isn't for me, this is for the chickens. I get them a treat every now and then, and I hang them up on these little chicken hangers, and they bat them back and forth, so that's for them. And then I got berries, and you know, I soak my berries in some apple cider vinegar water first before I pack it dry in Ziplocs, and it lasts me for about a week and a half or until we eat it. Grapes are for the boys. I was running out of magnesium and also turmeric, curcumin, and these are 2 of many different supplements that we do take daily, and that just kind of helps us with inflammation, keep our immune systems up, and all kinds of wonderful things. So those are 2 I get at Sam's. Okay, so those grapes are for the kids. And I ended up getting, I wanted some ginger because I know there's a lot of benefits to it. And I thought I would cook with some, and I don't know what else. But they only sold it in this humongous package. So that's a lot of ginger. So I'm thinking I need to look up, can I cut up and freeze ginger root, and how can I do that? So I have a feeling I'm going to be freezing a lot of ginger. And then the raspberries, believe it or not, were really cheap. They were like $3. So I got like 4 packages of these raspberries, because raspberries are really good when you're trying to stay pretty much low carb. This pancake mix is not one that Honey and I use because we make a low carb version, but this one I get for the boys. And it's Members Mark, which is pretty close to the Crusties. But what I do is I mix it up, and I add like a scoop and a half of protein powder to their pancake mix. And that just ups the protein in it and slows the sugar down. And it's just a lot better for them to add the protein powder in there. And it tastes good. I add vanilla. I guess you could try chocolate But they really seem to like that, and I know I'm boosting their nutrition. So that's what I do with that. Okay. All right, and just for fun, I will show you what I got at Bath and Body Works today. I needed some shower gels, so I got this one, Sweet Whiskey, which actually smells really good. I like the scents that smell like good enough to eat, like the strawberry shortcake and all that kind of stuff. And then Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. This one smells really good too. It's really sweet and pumpkin-y. And then Strawberry Pound Cake. I've always liked this one. This one really smells nice. I already have the lotion and the spray, so I needed the gel. And it was buy 3, get 1 free. And blueberry sugar pancakes smells really good. I mean, if I can't eat all this stuff, at least I can smell like this, right? And then they had a sale on some soaps by the cash register. These were $3, pomegranate and blackberry. And she said this smells really good. And, you know, you can always use soap, so it's not going to go to waste. So that's what I got. I stopped by Sprouts this evening, and I picked up a couple of nice spaghetti squash. I still have one from the summer that I grew, but then I'll start needing some others. Got some zucchini here, and they had the jumbo berries for sale. I thought they were $5. Then when I got to the register, that was $2.50, and I wanted to go run and get more, but there were already people behind me. So I only got one. All right, I also picked up some super creamer. Honey asked for it because he loves to use that in his coffee. And I picked up some more of this Health Smart Mountain Berry Jam. If you haven't tried this type of jam before, this is the best type of, and the sweetest sugar-free jam that I've ever found. And it is really good. They make an apricot that is to die for. And then of course, I had to pick up some of these. I will count them if I eat them. Of course, I'm not going to eat the bag. And dinner, I just wanted to be simple. 1 more keto bread, a few eggs, avocado, and brie cheese. Can you tell I like this kind of a meal? This is so easy. And I have an iced drink here that I'm having with it. And that's about it. It's kind of like an easy way for me to end the night. That's why I do this quite often. And I don't really have to think about what I'm making. Hey guys, okay, as you know, I've mentioned before, I'm typically not on Facebook a lot right now, but every now and then I'll peek in, and I peeked in this morning and I found out, this is Sunday today, I found out yesterday was Sparkly Susan's birthday. And Susan has been a long time viewer and part of our community, and I can't say enough about how uplifting and encouraging to not just me, to everybody. If you know her, you know her. She's really awesome. So we wanted to sing a very happy birthday song to her right now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Susan. Happy birthday to you. Continue being awesome, Susan, just like you are.
Happy birthday,
Love
Sparkly.
you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.